as far as IoT security framework is concerned, so this diagram shows the security environment related to the logical structure of an IoT. IoT model is a simplified version of World Forum of IoT reference model. So this model consists of, you can see here, there are 4 different levels available. So this is level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. In the previous slides, we discussed about the 5 different components. So the first component is a smart objects or things. The second component is a gateway. Third component is a cloud. So I already told only up to these 3 things we are going to talk about the security. The same thing is available here. You can see the first three components we divided into 4 here. You can see the smart objects and things. So this is going to be the first one. Then fog network and core network. This is used for the communication. That is we are going to say as a gateway. So this is used for the communication. Then data center or cloud. So this is going to be the cloud where the data will be stored. So there are 4 different levels available. So the first level is a smart objects. Second one is a fog network. Then core network and data center or cloud. So these are the 4 different levels. Now next one. So we are just going to talk about this 4 different levels. So first level is a smart object or embedded systems, fog or edge network, and then the next one is a core network and data center. So let us go in the reverse order. I'll start from the fourth one, the fourth level, which is going to be the data center or the cloud. We already discussed about this. So here the data will be stored. The data will be collected from the different sensors or the smart objects through the gateway, and the data will be stored here. So in cloud, we are going to have the data management tools. There are a lot of management tools available. So it is going to access controlling tools, data storage, effective storage tools. So all these things available in the data center or the cloud. So this level contains the application, data storage and network management platforms. So it does not introduce any new security issues at this level, and other than necessity of the dealing with a huge number of individual endpoints. Actually, this is in general, if you want me to say, it is going to be cloud security, but the data is collected from the IoT devices. So the IoT devices collecting the data is stored in the cloud. So we are going to give security for the data which is collected from the IoT. So this is generally dealing with the cloud security. Then core network. So this provides a path. So it is moving the data. So moving the data from the IoT devices or the components or the sensors to the cloud. So the data path between the network center platforms to the IoT devices. So security issues here are those confronted in the traditional core networks. So the vast number of endpoints to interact with and manage creates a substantial security burden. So here lot of security issues will come. Because the hackers or the attackers are going to wait. They are going to wait only in this particular point. So wherever the data movement, data transmission is there, so they are going to enjoy. The attacker is going to ready to attack that. So here we need lot of security mechanisms should be implemented. So whatever the security mechanism we are following in the ordinary network, the conventional network, we can use it here. But for IoT devices, we are having some separate security mechanisms also available. Now I'm moving on to the next layer, which is the fog or edge. So this level is concerned with the wired or wireless interaction in the IoT devices. So here the key issue, what is the key issues means, is a wide variety of network technologies. We already discussed about this interoperability. So there will be variety of network technologies will be available, protocols available. So the major issues going to be here is going to be the interoperability issues, and also one more thing here, very important one, a pre-processing will be done here. So in the fog or the edge networks, a pre-processing of data will be done. A minimum data processing will be done in this particular level. Then smart objects or embedded things. So this is going to be the physical layer where all the physical devices, sensors, actuators, everything will be available. So here it is going to generate the data, and it is collecting the data from the environment. So all the data should be sent to the next level. So here, what is the security means? Here the main thing is unauthorized access, physical security, privacy. There are a lot of security eavesdropping. So there are a lot of security issues will be arising. So you can solve all these problems with the different techniques. So we are going to discuss about it. IoT security mechanisms we are going to discuss in the next topic. So here lot of issues, security issues may arise, okay, like unauthorized access, eavesdropping, okay, breaking the devices. So plenty of issues may arise here. So these are the 4 different levels available, okay, the 4 different levels available, which are the, here. So 4 levels available. The first level is the data center, second one is the core network, then fog network, and then small objects. Okay, now within these 4 levels, okay, the 4 general security capabilities that span multiple levels are. So we are going to have some security capabilities. What are the security capabilities means, or we can say it is a like security mechanisms. Okay, there are 4 different security mechanisms available. So role based security, then anti-tamper and detection, data protection and confidentiality, then IP protection. So now, so if you see, there are certain things which covers all the 4 layers, and few things which is covering only few layers. Okay, that means anti-tamper, it is just going to cover only the first 3 layers. It is not going for the data cloud. Okay, that means the data center or the cloud it is not covering. So in the previous lecture, that means in the hardware security we discussed about this tampering. So tampering means breaking the physical device. So anti-tampering mechanisms available. A lot of anti-tampering mechanism like one-way screw, okay, or just painting, okay, putting some labels on that. So these are all anti-tampering mechanisms. So we are going to discuss about it. So only anti-tamper, it is going to have cover only the first 3 layers. That means smart object, fog, and core. But the other three, it is going to cover all the 4 layers. Now I'm going for the security capabilities. The first one is a role-based security, then anti-tamper and detection, data protection and confidentiality, internet protocol protection. Okay. So role-based security. So this also we already discussed in lecture number 9. That means multi-level trust, multi-level security. So here, depending upon the roles, the access rights will be given. So what is your role? Okay, for example, I am the system administrator. Okay, the administrator is going to have the complete set of roles. Okay, next level. So based on the role, okay, the rights will be given. RBAC, role-based access control system, assign rights, access right to the roles of the individual users. So we are not going to see who is that, but we are going to see what is your role. So in turn, users are assigned to different roles, either statically or dynamically, according to the responsibilities. So based on the responsibilities, okay, the roles will be assigned or the access rights will be given. Then anti-tamper reduction means, so any physical damage to the devices. Okay, so function is particularly important at the device and fog network levels, but also extended to the core network level. All these levels may involve the components that are physical outside the area of the enterprise and that is protected by the physical security measures. So this is mainly deals with the physical security. So the devices which are kept outside. Okay, because if you see many of the IoT devices, that means objects or sensors, it will be outside, okay, in the environment only, like for collecting the data. So there are a lot of chances available for the physical damage. So tampering chances is very high. So we have to protect it from the tampering or destruction. Okay, so almost it is related to the physical security measures. Then data protection and confidentiality, that is the third one. So this is extend to the all level of architecture. That means all the 4 levels we are going to have the data protection. So data protection and confidentiality means like encryption, okay, integrity of the message, and then access rights. Okay, so these are the things. It is going to be in all the levels. Then IP protocol, that means internet protocol protection. So this is protecting the data in the transmission during the movement. Okay, while the data is transferred from one component to another component, the data must be protected. So there are 4 levels available. In the 4 levels, we are having 4 different security capabilities with the different levels available. So this is about the IoT security framework.